Being Christopher Robin was more difficult than most could imagine. Giles Brandreth, broadcaster, former MP and friend to Christopher Robin Milne, opened up about the man behind the character while chatting with Joe Sibilia on Nostalgia Tonight. Brandreth, author of Somewhere, A Boy and a Bear, explained that while Christopher Robin loved being the storybook boy in the 1920s, when he was a little boy, it became more difficult as he got older. He was a lovely man. Brandreth said of Christopher Robin, he'd loved being Christopher Robin, the storybook boy in the 1920s when he was a little boy, but when he was older, he had reservations about it. When Christopher Robin was a little boy up to the age of 10, he was so happy to be Chris Robbins and he loved Winnie the Pooh. He liked having his photograph taken, Brandreth explained. Then, when he went away to boarding school, people began to tease him. He was Christopher Robin, and then when he joined the Army and after university, and he was in his life trying to get a job, he would go to interviews and people would say, "Oh, your name's Milne. Are you by any chance related to the famous writer, or your initials are CRM? You must be Christopher Robin. How's Winnie the Pooh?" And that infuriated him. He continued, he got to the stage where he really couldn't stand it. And in fact, he accused his father of building his reputation by standing on a small boy's shoulders. And the father and son eventually fell out, and there, the family became a divided family. Brandreth explains that when he met Christopher Robin, he was in his 60s and had mellowed about the situation, though he still wasn't enthusiastic about discussing it. I think he began to understand his father a bit more towards the end. His father, A.A. Milne, resented the fact that Winnie the Pooh brings out a huge success. It has eclipsed all his other achievements, and that's why, the real Winnie the Pooh. The original Winnie the Pooh is now the New York Public Library. He later noted when Milne's American publisher, E.P. Dutton, got in touch and said, "We'd love to have Winnie the Pooh," he said, "I don't care. I don't want him anymore." So he was sent willingly. Winnie the Pooh first appeared by name in a children's story commissioned by London's Evening News for Christmas Eve 1925. In 1926, the children's book Winnie the Pooh was first published. Christopher Robin led an interesting life.